What's up, everybody? Weston here with the Hidden Gibbon, and today I've got another Final Fantasy Commander deck for you. This one's going to be simple. I've liked this card ever since I opened one up in one of the couple packs that I got here, but it is Lulu. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. It's Lulu, Stern Guardian. I actually know who Lulu is from the. She's from Final Fantasy X. The only Final Fantasy that I have ever actually played. My apologies to my Final Fantasy lover friends out there, but I don't remember too much about her. But let's get straight into it. She's a 2/3/4/3 Lulu Stern Guardian, and whenever an opponent attacks you, choose target attacking creature, or target creature attacking you, put a stun counter on that creature, and then you can pay 4 and proliferate. Pretty simple. Not super high power, but today we have made a bracket 4 deck. We are going to have 7 game changers in here: Rhystic Study, Cyclonic Rift, Narset, Fierce Guardianship, Mystical Tutor, Force of Will, and the One Ring. We have 1 Mass Land Denial card in Harbinger of the Seas, 1 extra turn card in Teferi Master of Time, and we have Mystical Tutor for our tutor. So the whole point is it's a proliferate deck. We're gonna heavily focus on stunning things, but there's also some side packages like Infect, etc. So we are running 4 Planeswalkers here. We have Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, so that way we can draw some cards. We have Narset, so that way we can have some cards, but our opponents can't have cards. Tamiyo, I love this Tamiyo. I used to run her in my old Azami mono blue deck back in the yonder days. She can tap things and they don't untap. And then we have Teferi, Master of Time. For creatures, we're running 21. We have Archmage of Runes to make our instants and sorceries cost 1 less, and whenever we cast one of those things, we get to draw a card. We have Blighted Agent. He can't be blocked, and he has Infect. There's our Infect sub-package. Crumhost Seed Shark. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, incubate X, where X is that that spell's mana value. Deep Glow Skate. Whenever this creature enters, double the number of each kind of counter on any number of target permanents. So, like I said, we're going to want to put stun counters on our dudes, and then we're going to want to make it so there's more. Dreamtide Whale, Vanishing 2. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, proliferate. Fear of Sleep Paralysis. It has Eerie. When it or another enchantment you control enter, and whenever you fully unlock a room, tap up to 1 target creature and put a stun counter on it. Stun counters can't be removed from permanents your opponent's control. So get them into play, start stunning things, and then they're stun locked. Floodpit's Drowner. When it enters, tap target creature, put a stun counter on it, and then you can shuffle it. You can shuffle target creature with a stun counter onto it into its owner's library. Fun times. Flux Channeler, so whenever you cast a non-creature spell, proliferate. Go, Master of Mimicry. You can copy the activated ability, so you could copy Lulu's activated ability if you wanted. Harbinger of the Seas, non-basic lands are islands. Lady Octopus, whenever you draw a card, first or second card, put an Ingenuity counter. You may cast an artifact spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to the number of Ingenuity counters. We do have a few artifacts in here, so I had to have some artifact support. Mercurial Spelldancer, can't be blocked whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Put an oil counter on it. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may remove 2 oil counters from it. If you do, the next time you cast an instant or sorcery, you copy it. Monstrosity of the Lake puts stun counters on a whole bunch of things. Phyrexian Metamorph, all around good utility card. One of my favorite cards in Magic the Gathering. Starfield Vocalist. Summon Shiva. Summon Valifor. I think these are the summons, right? I don't know from the other games, but I know they're in Final Fantasy X. Valifor is the big bird, yeah. Teferi, Mage of Zalfirs, so you can play your stuff as though it had flash, and they can't. Tekethal, Inquiry Dominus, so if you'd proliferate, you proliferate twice. Thrumming Bird, and Ultros, Obnoxious Octopus. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent, cast it, tap a target creature and opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if it has at least 8 mana was spent to cast it, put 8 1/1 counters on it. We have Contentious Plan, draw a card, proliferate. We have Freeze in Place. There's a whole bunch of these cards. There's Tranquilize, Involuntary Cooldown, Stall Out, and Freeze in Place all do the same thing, which is tap a creature an opponent controls and then put a number of stun counters on it, right? This one puts 3, this one puts 3, this one puts 3. This one puts 2. Tezzeret's Gambit. And, yep. Here's our instance. This is where a good bulk of our game changers are. Psych Rift, Fierce Guardianship, Force of Will, Mystical Tutor, High Tide in here to get some extra mana, Rad Storm, Prologue to Pharesis, Ripples of Potential, Proliferate, then choose any number of permanents you control that had a counter put on them this way. Those permanents phase out. Swan Song. Then we have 15 artifacts. Contagion Engine. I should put Contagion Clasp in here. It's just real tight on slots. Cryogen Relic, Darksteel Reactor, Donsire, Heartstone, make your Lulu's ability cost less, Insight Engine, Lithoform Engine, Palantir of Orthanc, Replicating Ring, Sapphire, Soul Ring, Sword of Truth and Justice, but not the American way, the Eternity Elevator, the One Ring, and Uthros Research Craft. You know what? We're going to remove that, and we're going to put in Contagion Clasp. Boop. And just like that, we have changed the deck. There's Contagion Clasp. And for enchantments, we have 9. We have As Foretold, Inexorable Tide, Lost in the Maze, Mesmerizing Dose, Mystic Remora, Propaganda, Heuristic Study, Scroll of Isildur, and Training Grounds. Then we have 35 lands. We're running 25 basics. We're running Vesuva, Maze of Ith, Nesting Grounds. I didn't want to run a huge amount of non-basics because of the non-basic land hate. Karn's Bastion, Demolition Field, lots of like spot land removal, etc. But yeah, I really like this card. I've wanted to build this in paper and am currently working on a slightly more budgety version of it for myself because I'm working class and I can't afford a whole lot. But alrighty, everybody. Once again, I'm Weston with the Hidden Gibbon. I hope you all like today's deck tech. If you have any ideas about it, let me know in the comments below. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.